Okay, Adam, is it official? Are we in my show? Submitting my order. Submitting my order. Submitting my order. All right, I am ordering the today's special right now. Actually, I have to correct myself. I'm ordering 2 of our today's specials because I told Lou Caputo, you are like the omnipresent of organization. Come on out here. Seriously.
Hello.
We love origami. We love you. It's been a big day. We actually have the final look of the today's special coming up. And incidentally, if you are as obsessed with origami as I am, please call us. We want to say hi to you. The other thing I'm actually obsessed with is reading. I don't know if you knew this or not.
I did not.
I'm actually reading, this sounds extreme, I know, but I'm sort of extreme. Probably guessed that.
Cheers.
I'm reading 20 different books right now on various subjects. I know.
I can barely follow one.
Because that's how I roll. And I need this, Lou. I need this. I mean, so this is the only airing today. This is the only time that we've seen this.
I can't even tell you the last time I aired this.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you've never aired it with me. I don't ever remember seeing this.
Really?
I don't ever. And if we have we ever done orange?
No, this is brand new today.
Just like brand new on our today's special. Well, Lou Caputo, everybody. I know I'm getting ahead of the game because I was so distracted with ordering my own stuff.
Thank you.
We love origami, and then no kidding, origami is famous here at HSN for creating organizational solutions without creating problems. Best part is someone like myself who has problems even changing a light bulb. There are no excuses, basically no assembly. And we are doing this basically for this hour. This is for this show. This is the only opportunity. It is less than $20, $496,608. All right, that's my big build-up. What do you got?
The one and only origami bookshelf. This is the piece of origami I like to call the origami. And the reason I say that is this.
I'm intrigued.
For so long, people have looked at origami and thought, you know, it's a little industrial, or it's a little too big for my house, or I don't know where I'm going to fit this. None of which I feel is true. However, because people say that, we looked at it and we said, well, what can we do? What can we make that's going to be a little bit more decorator friendly? Something that's going to fit inside the average room, maybe where you don't have enough room for our large rack. Well, that's where we came up with this, by customer. And you know, when you look at this, you're going to notice there's a lot of different features on this. First of all, the footprint by itself, instead of being 3 feet, this is 2 feet. So it's a little bit smaller. You're going to notice that the shelves on here are not wire shelves as we typically see. They're perforated holes, so you still get the airflow. You'll still get water drainage if you decide to use it for watering plants or something, but your smaller items, your tchotchkes, aren't going to fall through there. If I turn this sideways, you're going to notice here on the side, lattice work on the sides of this. And the nice thing about this is it beautiful? Yes. Is it functional? Absolutely. It'll stop things like books from falling over the side. So we thought of a lot of different things. Now, watch what I'm going to do, though, because it is origami. So that means that since it's origami, it means that we can just break this down just like that and fold it up. Now,
isn't that dynamite?
This is how it's going to come to your home. Okay? Fully assembled, folded up in the box just like this. So when you get it, take it out of the cardboard. That'll be your biggest chore.
Actually, it is.
It really is. Okay? Then all you're going to do is grab the sides and it's going to fall open. And if you've owned any origami before, you're familiar with this. That's the world famous origami toggle. You just thread that through and you pull down. Now, the minute that I've done that, watch what I can do. I can pick this up. And it's already stable. Okay? That's part of the genius of origami. Then if I just flip over this top shelf, there's one little latch right here on the front, and that just fits just like that. And we're done. That's it.
So smart. Hey,
and it's that easy.
I do have to forewarn you, there are almost 1,000 of these already gone. So what happens with origami, myself included, if you're obsessed with origami like I am, because it's time for me to get, this is going to be my year. It's really going to be my year, and part of that is organization, but you have to have the right tools. So when you're obsessed with origami like I am, you go to hsn.com, even though Lou is a font of information, and we and we look to see what else origami has. And I'm well, that's obviously the only reason that 1,000 of these are already gone. If you're a fan, if you're shopping for today's special and the last look coming up in this hour, if you're adding this to your little origami repertoire, yes, books, but plants, anything. If you want to use it in a powder bath, if you want to use it. The big thing about origami, Lou, and I know you hear this all the time, is origami becomes what you need it to be. And that's why people buy 10 and 12
exactly.
and 14. Most people who have origami have more than one origami.
Oh yeah, no, they
reason.
do. Or more than one dozen origami.
Or more than, exactly.
That's how that goes.
Yep.
Well, and I always tell people, listen, you're only limited by your imagination when it comes to origami. So wherever you need it, however you want to use it, that's up to you. Before I go any further, though, about this particular one, let's go through the colors.
You just read
because
my
we
mind.
have so many colors here.
So orange is brand new.
Brand new today.
Never done that. Do you want to start? Which end is good for you?
Well, let's start down here. This is fine.
Sounds
All
good.
right, so we've got the brand new emerald color here, and I say brand new this year.
Yeah.
Really beautiful
That's
color.
fun.
Of course, the crisp, clean white.
Of course.
Sage.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
Cranberry, another new color.
I was going to say,
Isn't that neat?
Oh, that is cool.
And then if we jump to the back, over our shoulder back, there's more.
Okay.
We're just going to get we'll get the shot overhead here.
Sounds
just take a look at it. So if you look at that back there, we've got a light yellow back there.
Pretty.
We have a turquoise. Yeah. We have a teal right next to each other, so you can see the difference.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. Then we've got the navy blue. Right. The vintage bronze. Okay. We have the platinum, which looks a lot like stainless steel, and then the black.
And the black.
So you've got a lot of choices today when it comes to all the colors. Now, let me show you a few more features about this because unlike some of the origami pieces that have wheels on these, you know, it's a bookshelf, so this is probably going to be staying put most of the time. So what we did was instead is we put leveling feet on this because we thought there's going to be smaller things that are going to have to balance on here. So let me come down here and I'm going to show you the feet that are on this because notice there are these big round feet that sit here. But if I rotate this foot, let's say your floor is not level. If I rotate this clockwise, see how it comes down? Oh, no, that's smart. And if I go counterclockwise, it's going to go up. Now, what's neat about that is that you can use these if you need them, but if your floor is perfectly level, like it's concrete or something, you don't have to use these. Now, here's how that impacts you, okay? With the leveling feet on it, as we have here, look at that, it's actually off. I'm gonna fix it there.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, every restaurant should have this on the table.
You know, true.
Really. Okay, so on this floor with the feet on it, as we have here, there are 6 shelves on this. You can put 50 pounds on each shelf.
Oh, no
kidding.
So
this has a weight capacity of 300 pounds. Unless you take the feet off because your floor is level. And in that case, then you can do 70 pounds on each shelf.
Can you really?
Then the weight capacity goes up to 420 pounds on this.
Oh, on this?
I kid you not.
Okay, for less than $20. You know, aren't you saying, where has this been all my life? When I was in college, I really have. I've been an avid reader all my life. And the problem is, in the past, I'm as guilty as the next person. I buy those little particle board, the ones that, by the way, the assembly alone could cost you a marriage. It really could. Or certainly a lot of therapy. And then the problem is they bow, they bend, they break, they look fake, they're not stable. And yes, they're a solution, but they're also contraption. And for someone like myself, right now, I have a library upstairs, but right now my reading room is my living room. Nice. So it would actually be nice to have this on the back wall of the living room. Sure. But that's not always going to be the case. When I get my library cleaned back out again, because I got a whole situation going on, I could actually transport this where and when I need it to go.
Yeah, any place you want. And the nice thing is you can fold it up and transport it. It's not like moving a big bookcase that's going to have that same footprint all the time. Let's look at all the different uses we have back here.
You know what, in a way, and I'm going to apologize for saying this, but it's almost a shame that we call it a bookshelf. Because the thing is with origami, I know I keep saying it becomes what you want it to be. Right. Yes, use a bookshelf as your launching pad for ideas, or
anything that you want.
Yes, I mean, that's what's so cool. I mean, look at how cute this is.
Isn't this great? I mean, and so right here, there's not really any books on there, but you know what? Gosh, doesn't it look fantastic for shelving to accent in any single room in your house? And I mean, any room. This could go in a bedroom. This could be, you know, anywhere you want to put it.
Hey, this cranberry is virtually gone, by the way, so wildly limited. And as we progress through the colors, too, I'm legally bound. I can't say the name of those places that have very similar esoteric, clean styles. But Lou, you know where I'm going with this.
I do.
And their products, suffice to say, are not less than $20 to get out of the door.
Never.
Never, never, never. So really and truly, whether it's that baby's room, whether it's the powder room, whether it's even the laundry room, if it's a very small, if you live in an apartment, and even in my home, I've got decent square footage, but the laundry room, it's basically a closet.
They're always small.
But this would be perfect in there. I could put it adjacent on the wall because, you know, I couldn't get enough cupboard space for all of the extras, for the heavy laundry soap, the Nellies, all the fabric softener. I mean, so this goes where you need it to go.
anywhere you want it to go. And because it does have that small footprint, it has that capability. And that's kind of the big deal with this.
Oh, yeah.
Think about the powder room. How many people have shelving in their powder room? So there's a lot of them, especially if you've got one of those pedestal sinks where you don't have any storage underneath it at all. This is a great way to add storage to that room. Yeah, and they're always very small rooms, like a guest bath or something like that.
Exactly.
This is perfect for that. You know, now, the one up that we were just looking at right here in the sage green, for an office, this is an amazing piece of furniture to throw into an office. For one thing, it's going to last a long time. Yeah. Number one. Right. Number two, it would, depending on what you put on it, it takes on sort of the atmosphere of that room. It does. And look at this right here for an office. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. Isn't that great? Legal pads on the bottom. We've got printer paper. I mean, envelopes. I mean, whatever you want on there. Sure. But it looks good doing it.
You know what's so funny? I know I was talking about laundry. I didn't even realize we had one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who knew? We knew. Who knew? We knew. We knew. Look at this. Because in the laundry, to your point, no one ever has enough storage room in their laundry. And they tend to be some of the smallest rooms in the house. For sure. This is just a really cool way to add a lot of storage space in there and look good doing it too. And remember, these are powder coated steel, all the colors in this. So for you, that's going to mean they're going to be chip resistant, scratch resistant, and corrosion resistant. And in the case of laundry, when you're putting bleach on the shelves and detergents and things, they always leak. You know they do. They're not going to damage the finish on this in any way whatsoever. Now, the one behind me right here that's in the emerald, for the crafters out there. Perfect. This is a wonderful addition. If you're lucky enough to have a craft room, put this on the side of the room right there. Does Kelly know about this? Yeah, she does. No, seriously.
No, Kelly knows all about this, trust me.
I have a shoe obsession. She has a crafting obsession.
She does, and I'm going to show you later that the little secret that's in the closet over there. Exactly. Just like she has in her craft room. But anyway, very, very cool. But when you look at this, great for the crafters out there, great for the kids' toys, you know, whatever it is that you've got to stack. And this is that perfect footprint. Now, I want you to think about something, though. This is what's kind of neat about this. In terms of the actual linear footage that this holds, it's about the same as the Today's Special. The way we did it was shorter shelves, but more of them. So instead of having 4 shelves, this has 6.
Okay, do you know what? I'm getting this for my boots. Because I won't say, okay, the big bullseye
She's got some boots, kids.
I got some shoes. I think I bought no less than 6 different pairs because I might alternate out depending on the pain factor. Right. And I bought at the big bullseye store their little, you know, shoe shelving things. By the way, for one of them, it was close to $99, and I had to have somebody, you know, put it together for me.
Was it made out of steel?
It was not. Part of it was, but here's the problem. It's not high enough to accommodate most of my boots. So the problem is I bought these doggone things. I see what you're saying. And now it won't accommodate things that are higher.
That are taller than the space. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, now I'll tell you what.
Where were you a couple weeks ago, mister?
I was here. But let me tell you, I'm probably working. But let me tell you something. When you look at this, and there's no reason that you can't put this in a closet and put handbags on it or put shoes on it. Because here's the thing. Most closets aren't all that deep to begin with. Do you remember, you know what? We used to do a demonstration. We haven't done it in a while. I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to grab 2 of these from the back here. Right. So if you move into a house. And there's nothing in the closet. There's no shelves in the closet, nothing. I'm going to show you how you can take a couple of these in just a few minutes.
Lou, I'm doing this.
Watch what I've done.
I am doing this.
So 3 of these like this.
Serious.
Now you've got a walk-in closet where you can walk in. I got shelves in the back. I got shelves over here. I got shelves over here. All without hanging anything, without drilling anything. There's nothing you have to do.
Okay, you don't... He has changed my life. I'm not even kidding.
You'd be surprised how often I hear that. No, I would be too,
I'm not even joking. Between shoes and handbags, you know, we all get our little obsessions in life. I've just ran out of room in my house. That's just plain and simple. I was just telling Lou I got another 2 storage lockers, mostly to accommodate shoes, clothes, and handbags. That's no joke. It's a little, you know, distressing for me, but if I had this, because right now I can't get a handyman, I can do this. Oh, yeah. I can do this right here, right now. But you have to be thinking to yourself, okay, in the last 5 minutes, haven't you thought of 2 or 3 or 4 different places that this is gonna go? Because we are celebrating origami for today and today only. You're going to hear me say this frequently with our Today's Special. In fact, I might have them grab my iPad. I might get another one. I know that sounds extreme because, you know, it's something that we wait for once a year and once a year only. But we're doing free shipping. We're doing this $99 price. We have a handful of the colors they've never done before. The only bummer is they're calling it a bookshelf, which it's so much more than a bookshelf.
So much.
And I think with the profile on this, I know we've got your creative juices sparked right now. You're going to get this at home and you go, oh, this is the size that I needed. This is the size that I wanted. This is the size that really kind of goes, we all get like that little itty bit, you know,
little spot.
that little space,
that little
right?
space
that little,
between the two windows, or you know what I mean?
Yes.
Always that little spot. I'll tell you where a lot of people use these in the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
because this, you know, whatever color your kitchen is, or whatever accent you want to do, I guarantee you today we've got it, so take advantage of it. But in the kitchen, for your cookbooks, for your kitchen electrics, you know, the mixing bowls, the spices, you know, this could be your pantry that's just right out there in the open, because it is that good looking. Real quick, let's go over just some of the features one more time.
All right.
6 shelves on this guy, so it's a little bit different right there. It is that powder coated steel on this. It has the perforated shelves instead of having the wire shelves. It has the lattice work on the side. It's a smaller footprint. And remember, with those leveling feet on the bottom, you can put 50 pounds per shelf for a total of 300, or without the leveling feet, you can do 70 pounds per shelf for a total of 420 pounds.